Now a handoff here to his running back. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Everybody want to run that defense, boy. Oh, my God.
2nd and 6.
Ooh, the devil is alive.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Bro, I don't understand why everybody want to run that defense, man.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive
line.
I'm
tired of seeing it, dog. I really am.
Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Hey, dude, who told you about that defense, man?
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
What?
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Hey, man, so I'm going to do whatever I need to do
now. Here's first and 10
to neutralize Dennis Smith.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Now a first carry for their fullback.
Ooh, get off me.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On just about every team, okay, forget it. On every team, the goal is to be in 3rd and what they call manageable, to give yourself a chance to pick up a first down. How about that call on 2nd down? The big man puts them in position to make it 3rd and manageable. I wonder if he'll get a second chance at it to try and pick up the first down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
59. Mike's 59. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. 15. Mike 5'9. Hey, watch the ball.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check 37. Check 37. Check 15. Check 15.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Slam. Check 52. Watch the safety creep. Switch. Shoot.
A first down carry by Elliott. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
He's checking.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. From the gun on 3rd down, Kellen. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a first down throw. Kelly. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good display of footwork. It gets him just inside the 5 to the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Pilot, 64, weak. Go, go. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Check your hot read. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Ready? They'll run it with Elliott. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to...
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
15-1. 15-1. Target. 51's the mark. Hey, exit. We got it. Hey! 51's the mark, boys. 51. Watch the man. Hey.
From the 39, Kelly. He's got the connection to Cooper. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, let's go. I'm on. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Draw. Check. Cross. Hard. Watch twist. Look at me. Go. Lead grip.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 39, Kelly, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Check 26, check 26. Go.
Here's Elliott. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Check. 59.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When it's about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. The first down carry by Elliott doesn't amount to much as he'll get forward for about a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
132 fighter. Let's go. Snap.
On second down, it's Pollard. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Set. 70. Indy. Get that ball. Get that ball. Check 30. Ready.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And now now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
And we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 36 yards out. And this one is right through. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Check safety, check. Who draw Parker? Tighten up. No. Off. Bang. Big Griffin.
They go to Elliott again. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, Sam off. Kill. Hey. Turn it up.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
15 line. Pick up the ball. 2.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Down, 30 base. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. This is Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Hey, lock it.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Elliott, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And again this time to the tailback. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. 65, 65, 65.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. I got one.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage, throw another play out of while you've got them rocked on their heels.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
57. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. 57 to Mike.
Now Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And to give this time to the tailback. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's caught. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Partner, remember back in the first half when you talked about them passing up on the 3 when they went for it on 4th down?
Yeah, it changes your options, doesn't it? Because if they took the 3 there, we've got a tie ball game on our hands, and maybe the thinking on this drive absolutely changes.
Yeah, you talked about filing that point away for later. Now we resurface it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Again, it's Elliott. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Squeeze. 5.
Out of the gun, it's Kelly. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Draw play, Elliott. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Kelly. Throwing on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Now a handoff here to his running back. In on the stop, it was Dorrance Armstrong.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Let's go.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Right back to him on first down. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That's
hey, good game, Jay Duke.
Here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football.
Oh, man, I started talking to my wife, man.
Finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defense.
Yeah, I did. Shit. Talking about stuff, man. So, yeah, man, but this damn good game, boy. That rain slowed me down a lot.
So for Kansas City, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again.
And then pull up to the end of that. Ain't that something? Man, I'm trying, man. I missed that interception. You threw it right to me, bro. Hey, I tell you what. If you don't mind, sir, I'm going to go ahead and snatch that play out your playbook. So, I'll tell you that right now. That little in and around, I like that. Man, if that ever get blocked the right way, ain't no stopping it. I wasn't throwing the ball that much until I had to. But it was a good game, though, man. Damn good game, man. I really enjoyed that one. That could have went either way. Yeah. Ooh, boy. I thought you made that one. I said, damn, look at Jay Deuce. You missed it. Yeah, that was a crazy game in that rain, man. 8-5. All right, then.